Hi there, I've got your astrological forecast and spiritual guidance for the week ahead beginning today, Sunday, April the 26th. This week's video is entitled Using Your Magic 101. Hi there, my name's Kat, coming to you from the Soul Sister channel. We have a lot going on, not only this week, but during our lifetimes right now. So let's get up to speed. First of all, let's talk about magic. What is magic? Magic is our ability to create. As children of God, we are creators. We are children of God, we're not adopted. I've said that before. So we have the same qualities as our creator, do we not? So we create. We are creating all the time. We create with our thoughts, our words, our deeds. And the whole point of the Soul Sister channel is to teach us to learn to create consciously so that we can create the life we want instead of getting into everyone else's life and trying to fit into everyone else's life. There's magic. This is our magic. Our magic is our ability to create. And so, first of all, we have to believe it. Now, if we're feeling a little unworthy and, oh my God, I'm just not that great. Okay, if we can't get to it, if we can't believe it, we're going to pretend we are. And that is how we're going to begin to tap into our magic. If we don't believe it, if we don't know it wholeheartedly yet, we are going to pretend we do. We are certainly living in magical times. We have Neptune and Saturn in Aries. Uranus just moved into Gemini. We have a full moon in Scorpio at the end of the week. Mercury moves into Taurus at the end of the week as well. There is huge energy shifts. The veil is thin, meaning the veil between the physical reality and all the other realities is quite thin right now. A lot is happening. We are moving through the end of a 2,500-year cycle of Pisces moving into the Aquarian age. And as the end of anything, any cycle, we have to cough up all our bullshit, all our unresolved traumas, childhood issues, emotions, unresolved emotions, so that they can be healed. And this is happening in the outer world as well as the inner world. So we can see it reflected in the outer world, these huge energy shifts and how these energies try to work together to come back into balance. But this is magical for us. And this week is quite magical. We have Venus in Gemini to start the week. So take our show on the road, you guys. Magic, using our magic. One, we believe we are magic. We believe we create the life in front of us, whether consciously or not. We're going to do it consciously this week. And if we can't bring ourselves to believe it, we're going to pretend. We're going to pretend we're the magician, and we're going to move through this week like we are the magician that in reality we really are. So that's how we start, with Venus in Gemini at the beginning of the week. Lots of social interaction, a lot of networking at work. There's lots of vision boards and getting together. And, we all are experiencing these new, innovative, unique ideas. All these crazy ideas, well, we think they're crazy, have been coming into our heads for the past weeks. Well, I could do that. Oh my God, I'd love to do that. What do you think about, do you think I could, So we're thinking, and like last week, we have all these great ideas, and then, whoa, then we have to step back, we have to review, we have to make sure we're taking the steps, because with Saturn in Aries, if it's not on a strong foundation, ain't gonna last. Poof, gone. Magic. Poof, gone. Okay, so beginning of the week, Let's embrace and express our true, authentic selves. Let's take it out on the road. All our quirkiness, all our weirdness, all our coolness, because we are pretty darn cool. We're children of God. We're pretty cool. He made just one of us. Thank goodness. Anyway, so we're going to take it out of the world, take it out on the world. No, we're going to take it out into the world. We're going to share our true selves with our co-workers, with our friends, with our family. We're going to work together on creating new foundations, maybe for our relationship, maybe for our home, maybe for our career. New foundations that support who we truly are and our passion. And as we always say, follow our passion. What is it that rings our chimes? Because that is our purpose. So this week, continue to follow our passion, taking the steps to make that passion manifested. Okay, so we're going to do that. We're chugging along. We're feeling great at the beginning of the week. And we have this incredible, I think it's on Tuesday, a trine in a moon air trine. So the moon is in a triangular connection with other planets that really, really enhance our thoughts, our ideas, our imagination, our creativity. So this is all blossoming at the beginning of the week, and we're going to use our magic. We are going to take the steps we need to take to make that passion, to make that passion come into fruition, to manifest that passion into a purpose, whatever it is. Oh my God, Soul Sister Cat, my passion is to plant my own garden and to share it with my neighbors. But I really don't know what I'm doing, and I don't really have the time. And okay, this week we are going to take the steps, whether it's just clearing out a place so we can plant our garden, whatever it is, we're going to take the steps to start making our passion manifest. And this is going great. The beginning of the week, we're inspired, we're motivated. You know, we're still a little bit, we're not really sure of how all of this is going to happen, how we're going to make it happen, what our strategy is, but we'll hold on to that thought because it's coming. It'll come at the end of the week. But before we get to Mercury going into Taurus, we're going to have to deal with the full moon in Scorpio. And so as we move, like when we get to Wednesday, then we're going to start feeling self-doubt. Oh, I'm not worthy. I'm afraid. I don't think I can do it. What if nobody likes me anymore? I can't take a risk on myself. I might lose. Wah, 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 wah. But it's really important that we pay attention to our feelings and emotions because, like I said at the beginning of the video, this is the time that we bring these, like the coughing up the hairball last week, we bring it up so that we can take a look at it, we can embrace it, thank it for serving us, and let it go. And it's going to be intense. We have a full moon in Scorpio. So those skeletons that we thought were hidden in the way back of our closet, oh baby, they're coming out for us to take a look at, heal, and transform. And what happens is when we can transform, when we can look at our wounds, look at our suffering, look at our hurts, we can embrace it, we can see how it worked in our life, how it served us, but we don't need it anymore. We let it go. And you know what happens? That pain, that suffering, those wounds transform into our magic, transform into our power. Our suffering, our pain, our emotional traumas, these are triggers to a portal that brings us into our true, authentic self. So look at it for what it is. Don't let the emotions, the dark, heavy emotions, pull us down into the abyss. so we forget what this week is all about. We're going to go down with the shit, you guys, but we're going to bring it up. We're going to heal it. We're going to give it light. We're going to let it go. So that is the work this week. We live in such magical times. The whole earth is transforming, is transitioning into a new cycle. So we can choose to get on board with the changes, with the transformation, and the way that we do that is by embracing and expressing who we truly are and our work, also known as our passion. That is the way we heal ourselves, heal our brothers and sisters, and help the whole earth transition into this new age of Aquarius. It's really that simple. It's kind of hard to believe, but it's true. That's how it works. The veil is thin, so we can choose to use our magic to create the life that we want, the life of our dreams. Or we can choose to stay in the place of unworthiness, the place of fear, the place of lack. And guess what? When our thoughts are on that, when our words reflect that, that's what we create. We are creating our reality, whether consciously or not. So if we choose to focus on the fear and the lack and the unworthiness, we're going to get more of that, because that's how it works. That's how our magic works. So this week, choose to use our magic to create what we want and not default into letting it create what we fear. That is our work this week. Saturday, Mercury goes into Taurus. Everything's gonna get a little more clear as far as the strategy of getting to where we want to go, creating that life we want. At the end of the week, we're going to become more clear, and we're going to see our way ahead a little bit further. Mercury in Taurus is going to help us out. It's nice and grounded. It's going to join the Sun in Taurus to give us that groundedness and that practicality to move forward, to create a life that works in this new age. So let's begin like we always do. Let's become balanced, aligned, connected with our higher selves. We'll take our 3 deep cleansing breaths, then we'll say our Sun in Taurus affirmation. Let's take our first breath. On this first deep cleansing breath, we release all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our physical etheric bodies. Second breath. On this second breath, we release all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our emotional astral bodies. One more. On this third deep cleansing breath, we release all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our mental bodies, both higher and lower. We see all the darkness, negativity, toxicity, all that evilness flowing out of our bodies, just flowing away to wherever it came from. And in its place, we're being filled with this beautiful light made up of white light, love, and goodwill. Not only does it fill our entire bodies, all of them, it's also protecting us. It's deflecting all evil, low vibration, all that negativity back to wherever it came from. While we're in this space of white light, connected with our higher selves, we will say our Sun in Taurus affirmation. When I come from love, abundance, and gratitude, I can see clearly. We'll say the affirmation. We'll stay in this space of white light connected with our higher selves for 5 seconds. Let's say it together. When I come from love, abundance, and gratitude, I can see clearly. Good stuff, good stuff. And I'm going to ask that we keep both of these spiritual tools in our back pockets all week, especially if we find ourselves going down into the abyss of unworthiness and fear. Bring up our Sun in Taurus affirmation. I am worthy, I'm loved, and I'm abundant. When I come from love, abundance, and gratitude, I can see clearly. Remember that. When I come from love, abundance, and gratitude, I can see clearly. And that will flip the script out of that negativity and put us right back on that positive path, creating the life we want. Come see me on Facebook at Soul Sister Cat. I do daily inspirational oracle messages that help keep us balanced, aligned, and connected with our higher selves during the day. And I also like to post interesting, quirky memes that help us get out of that box and get some different original ideas. Also, the memes help guide and direct us if we're feeling a little bit lost. So go check out Soul Sister Cat Facebook page. Also, make sure we're connecting with higher. Did you really think I was going to get through the video and not say this? Oh no. Don't forget to hook up with our higher self on at least a daily basis for at least 5 minutes. I'd like 20, as we say. This will help us with clarity and being able to see our way forward in creating that life of our dreams. So, there it is. Have a great week. We come out of the gate, we're all inspired and motivated, and then we have to step back, review, and really move through these unresolved issues that are still burrowing down there, or those skeletons in the back of our closet that are going to come out. Let's deal with those at the end of the week so we can let them go and transform that suffering, that pain, into our power, into our magic. Check out the Soul Sister channel every Sunday as we discuss how to use energy to create the life we want. And don't forget the keynote of the Soul Sister channel. It is the magic elixir of all of life. Because remember, we are magic. We are children of God. We are magic. Life is lived from the inside out. Make it a great week. Embrace and express our true, authentic selves. Keep going after our passion. And remember to always come from love, abundance, and gratitude. Flip that script if we're feeling worthy, unworthy, and doubtful to I am worthy, I am loved, I am abundant. Have a great week. Namaste.